grade 8s. I'm on page 52 of the accounting booklets, and we're going to do the cash receipts journal of a service business. Okay, so every time a transaction takes place and we receive money, which is on a daily basis, this will be written in the cash receipts journal. Now the acronym for cash receipts journal is CRJ. The C stands for cash, the R stands for receipts, and the J stands for journal. Okay, now the business that we're looking at is a service business. Okay, they're rendering or providing a service to their customers, okay, in exchange for money. Now if any service is rendered, that service or that account is called current income. So every time we render a service, doesn't matter what kind of service, we'll look at a few examples now, we call it current income. And now they're saying that service businesses also have other incomes. Now rent income and donations will be an income, are two of them. I don't agree with capital being an income, because that's something that the owner puts into the business, but that's not really an income. So that's a capital contribution that we can make, but that's not a normal income. So other incomes apart from current income will be things like rent income and donations, and I just put in brackets here, income. Okay, so there's a couple of examples of service businesses. The one will be hair salons, gardening services, plumbing services, painting services, beauty salons, and hotels, but specifically when people stay in hotel rooms or a waiter rendering a service within the hotel. Okay, so that's all the services. Then apart from that, there is source documents. Okay, so every time a transaction takes place, there will be a source document that is connected to that specific transaction. Now every transaction we have to write in a specific journal. Now the journal that we write it in is a cash receipts journal in this case, when we receive any kinds of cash. Now a transaction takes place, we get a source document for it, and then we write with the source document, we write the transaction in the cash receipts journal. Now there's two kinds of source documents with the cash receipts journal. The one is CRT, the C stands for cash, the R stands for register, and the T stands for tape. Or that could also be seen as a normal till slip that you get at Pick n Pay or ShopRite or any of these other places. Okay, so it's a slip that comes from the cash register, register tape, CRT, the short acronym for it. The other source document in a cash receipts journal will be a receipt. If we pay a capital contribution into the bank account, or the owner puts money into the business, that will the source document for that will then be a receipt. Or if a tenant pays rent income, then that money, when we receive it, we write out a receipt for that. Okay, so there's receipts and cash register tapes as the two source documents for a cash receipts journal. So that was page 52 of the accounting booklets.